Hello my friends, and welcome back. In today's live programming video, we'll be doing some work on Komorebi, the tiling window manager for Windows. Komorebi is written in the Rust programming language, so if you're interested in what it might look like to develop for the Windows platform using Rust, well, you're in the right place. So today, I wanted to do something that is not on the issue board, but it's something that has come up quite a few times on the Discord. As Komorebi gets more and more non-technical users, I noticed that more and more help requests seem to be related to JSON syntax errors, in particular trailing commas. So I wanted to use a library that I've seen for a while. It's called Miette. Miette Rust might help. And it seems like quite a nice way to provide immediate feedback to a user. For a variety of reasons, right? So this is a diagnostic library, but I think that we can use this to provide some immediate feedback to the user, especially if it relates to syntax errors. So for example, if there's just one trailing comma somewhere in a file that's maybe less than 100 lines long, it's really useful to be able to say, look here, remove this trailing comma and you'll be fine. And it will definitely lessen the load on people that are trying to help in the Discord. We're doing so in their own time as well, which I really, really appreciate. And, I'm sure everybody in the community appreciates equally. So, let's see. I think we'll do this in Komorebi C to get the quickest feedback, and I think we can implement this on the start command. Start. Oh, I'm in Komorebi core. It would help if I was in the right place. So we'll look at the start command. Great, so we're gonna do something in here, basically. There is... Actually, we've made some changes, so maybe it might make sense to put this in the check command. A video or two ago, I mentioned that we will try to look up the komorebi.json if it is not passed with a flag, and that actually happens in Komorebi, so it might make more sense to put this in subcommand check. Static config exists, and that's where we want to do it. So why don't we start by adding Miette version 5, and I think we want the fancy feature so that we get the pretty output. You must enable the fancy crate feature. So let's enable that, update those dependencies, and we're back to one big ass file. Isn't that lovely? So I'm gonna add a little to do. The syntax check here, please. Or maybe fix it. I just want it to come up in big, bright colors, but maybe that's just on my Vim config. Alright, so I guess we'll do this right up here at the start. So example. So I guess we probably also need this error. We'll grab that as well. This error at version 1. And then let's sort these. I like to have everything sorted alphabetically. So let's see, we'll have a struct error. The struct will be configuration error. Okay. And what do we want in our configuration error? We want, I guess, the message that gets bubbled up from said JSON. That can be a string. Then I guess we need the source so that we can point out exactly what is wrong. The source named source. And I guess this needs a source code annotation and bad bit. Why not? Let's call it bad bit. Source span. Source span. Okay. And this, we're going to give this a label. Why not this bit here? That's a good enough label. That is more than a good enough label. So we're going to derive a couple of things. We're going to derive error from this error. We'll derive debug, and we'll derive diagnostic from Miette. The error, I think this is what implements the display. So why don't we just pass along the message? And in diagnostic, we got to give this a code, I guess. So the code can be anything, right? So Komorebi configuration, and the help can be, it's always going to be a syntax error, right? So maybe try fixing this syntax error. And I think that's good enough. Why don't we get bacon on the go on the side? Ooh, okay, already got some errors. The method as dyn error exists for struct name source, but its trait bounds were not satisfied. Huh. Am I not just doing exactly the same thing? I mean, I thought I was. Maybe if I rename it to SRC. What? Alright, I don't have the time or the mental energy. Let's just go with SRC. I'm sure that source is something reserved in the proc map. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to ask. I don't even want to know. Alright, I'm happy with this being green. So, we have our configuration error. And so what is a named source? So this I mean, we'll try constructing it a little bit later. So where is my check command? Here it is. Here we are. So we will standard file system read to string the static config file. Let config source. Cool. And then I guess we can just try and pause it as anything. Let paused config sud JSON value. So like this is untyped JSON. Do not recommend using sud JSON value for anything ever. Just, if you can type things properly, please do. Type them properly. Your future self will be very grateful to you. So this is going to be sud JSON from stir, and the stir is our config source. Alright, we are getting there. So actually we don't want that to okay, right, I see what we're gonna have to do, because I don't want that to return the error there. So let's do a turbo fish and say pause it into this value, and then that's a result, right? That's a result. So if let sum error equals paused config. So if this results in an error, we should get a... Is this just... Oh. Wait, so pause config error. Oh, right, it should be if let error sud error. Ooh, but right, it's not error, it's err. The variant is named err. So if we have the sud error, we want to construct a configuration error, which consists of the sud error to string. That's the message. The source is going to be named source. We have a new. So what does new take? Create a new named source using a regular source code and giving its span, contents, and name. So I guess this can be static config dot stir as os stir as. That's probably not going to work, but anyway. And then we can give the config source. Is that okay? I don't think as os stir can be. No, I can't. So, well, I mean, we're always looking up komorebi.json in this check, so we might as well do that as a static string. I think this needs to be an owned string. Yes, it does. Okay. Now the bad bit is gonna be a source span. So what is a source offset? Source offset from a location. Okay. Line and column. All right, let's do that. So sud error line, sud error column. Is that right? Ooh, what happened there? Okay, source offset from location. And I need to give the source as well. But, oh, that's a bit annoying. So I wonder if source span. I wonder if we can do it like this. Oh, that also requires an owned. Oh my god. Alright, so let's clone this. And then this can be owned. Source span new. Oh, it doesn't go there. Source span. Not source span. Config source. Source span new offset from location. It's doing all the stuff for us, which is awesome. And I thought that was it. Do I need something else here? Length, source offset, length. I am not sure here actually. I wonder if we can just clone this. And just use it twice and just see what that gives us. Yeah, maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, so let me bring this over. Expected. Alright. Okay, so I want to be able to print this out. Print line. Add print line, report new diagnostic. Because I don't want to have to change my whole error type, right? Because I only want to have the diagnostic out for this one specific config. Oh, well, this is the diagnostic actually. So we'll call that diagnostic. And this can be report. Miette report new diagnostic. And then we can probably return actually, maybe we just exit one here. How do you exit? Standard process exit. Okay, looking pretty good. So that will fail fast. Hopefully that will fail fast. So let's just install target Komorebi C. And let's mess up our Komorebi config a little bit. Komorebi.json. Let's add a trailing comma, which will break things because JSON. And then we'll run not cargo, Komorebi C check. Komorebi C check. Komorebi C check. Ooh. There we go. Ooh, almost. That's quite nice. But that is not what we actually want. Oh no, it's like it's off by 1, right? It's off by 1. So let me see. What is this doing? Because that's not using what we're using. So maybe if I just put the length to be just like 1 into, can that work? And then try that again. Because also I don't want so much of the... Like, I just want a span of a couple of lines, right? Ooh, okay, that's much better. But it's not here, it's there. Why are you off? I did the right thing, why are you off? So we got the source. Line -1 maybe? But wait, is there like any special docs on this? 1 line base. Oh, I think maybe it starts from 0. That might be why. One based. So maybe we need to do -1. Huh, that's an interesting choice. I don't know, maybe people are using this for other use cases. It's the first time in a long time I have seen something starting from 1 instead of 0. Okay, that's not really working the way I want it to. Alright. Giving an out-of-range line column pair will return the offset to the last byte in the source. So I don't think that's what's happening. Source data offset. Oh, assert equals, okay. Kinda weird. So source offset, can I do a different function here? Byte offset. Why don't I actually just debug this sed error real quick and see what it's throwing up. Because we're close, right? We just need this to go over to here. And I think that's going to help people a lot. Okay, line 18, column 5. So why don't I just line 18? Ooh, why? Actually, why? That's line 1. It's line 18. And we got column 5 here. No, something ain't right. Line 18, column 5. No, that is not right. Because the error is here. That's line 17, column 15. No. Alright, so let's remove that one. Why don't we try this? That one does not have. Line 13, column 3. Yo, this is messed up. This is so messed up. So it's saying line 13, column 3, which means I should probably... Oh, God. No, come on, man, sir. Why you gotta do me like this? Why, oh why do you have to do me like this? So let me see. One base column number at which the error was detected. The first character in the input and any characters immediately following a new line character are in column 1. Note the errors may occur in column 0. Oh man, I really wanted this to work. I don't think it's gonna work. It's so close. So what if... Oh man, this is so close. So what if we turn the length into like 10 or something? I'm so disappointed. I am so disappointed. This was gonna be so cool. But now it's all messed up. And I was so close. Oh my god, I hate... I hate stuff like this. Oh, I really hate stuff like this. Alright, but that's still not even the right goddamn it. Alright, so it's saying line 13, column 3. So it's always going to report the one before. So if I do something like config source dot lines collect into a back of string, let lines equals. Well, that didn't work. What are you supposed to be? Line of stir. Okay, I can work with a line of stir. So let's try this. We can also debug out lines sed error dot line. Maybe. Damn, that's so close. Alright, so single. Active window port is single. So we need to do line -2 maybe? I really would have thought that this would have been a solved problem considering how many JSON linters there are out there. Alright, so we have the right line, and then the column. Alright, let's line. Alright, so we got a line, and then if we do line, it's usually going to be the end of the line. Oh my god, I don't even know if I should do this. Should I do this? Line dot len. Line dot len -1. How about that? This is all kinds of wrong. String indices are ranges of the use size. Oh. Line dot get. So then you're gonna have to split this into chars as well, right? Oh, I'm sure this is a solved problem and I'm just going down the completely wrong path. Line dot chars dot collect let chars equals we got a backup char. Okay, so then we'll do char. And then true. So it's gonna be at line.len. So what, how do we do this? So we're at the right line, but we want this to be chars line len. Is that it? And then we can reduce the length to 1. Oh no, that's not happy. That is not even happy, not even a little. So we gotta do that. Don't need those chars anymore. Okay. Let's see how that's not bad. That's not bad. I think maybe we can +1 this, if that won't error out this column. Big if. Yeah. And so then this is misleading, right? This is very misleading. So we need to I saw something about classify, right? Category, okay, yeah, we don't. Or do we care? I don't even know anymore. Syntax, oh, I'm not going this deep. It's really not that deep. It's really, really not that deep. So instead of the toString, wait, how is display implemented? Oh, dude, we are way too deep. We are way too deep in there. I just want to get the expected, right? Without the into is syntax format. Alright, man, I didn't want to have to do this, but I was left with no choice. Oh, we can do that for now. Rustfumpt is not happy with me. Not even a little. So, third error. Can I not split a string? Oh, toString split at collect. This is such a hack. We'll collect those, and we just want the first one. I'm desperately hoping that somebody will see this, somebody who actually knows what they're doing, and they'll say, hey, you just got to do these couple of tweaks and you'll be fine. Oh god. Error string. We don't need that. And now hopefully all right, we are getting there. We are getting there. Not the right way, mind you, but we are getting there. So let's... Ooh, not that. True. Let's put that back. And now let's try this one. Okay, so maybe that +1 is not such a good idea in every case. Why don't we instead make the length to about 5? Why don't we do that? I'm absolutely certain somebody in the Rust community is gonna watch this and be absolutely horrified. Ooh, no, 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 no. What the hell just happened there? What the hell just happened there? There we go. I think that's reasonable. So let's remove one from linear. See how that looks. Well, that ain't right. That one is right. I think it's because it does some autosave, so I mean it's not always going to be perfect. So that's an edge case. If it is a stringified value, that's not going to work. I mean it's a start, right? Like somebody can help out later if they would like, and I think the main thing is that it's gonna catch the majority of errors. So like if somebody pastes a manage rule and they have a trailing comma here, this bit here, trailing comma, try fixing this syntax error. I think that's... Oof, is it okay? Is it okay really though? I think it's mostly okay. I think it is mostly okay, because people on... It's the stuff that people are copy pasting, right? That is ending up with trailing comma errors, and that's usually stuff that is encapsulated within objects. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Against all of my better judgment. And hopefully somebody in the comments can teach me how to fix this mess that I've made. Add these, add these, add these. Yeah. Ooh, actually, so we don't necessarily have to exit here. We can just print out the error. And because, right, so the static config is in here, we got to split this out into a library at some point. Maybe move the config into core so that it can be pulled in and do more robust error checking. But for now, that's all right. So let me just install one more time, make up an error. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh my gosh, how did that take me 45 minutes? How did that take me 45 minutes? I have no hope, I think, when it comes to those timed leak codes. Do this leak code question that you don't understand in 15 minutes while you stand on your head. I guess this is a feature. Config, add rudimentary config syntax checks. This commit attempts, the operative word attempts, to introduce Miette to provide users with quick feedback when there may be syntax errors such as trailing commas in their JSON configuration file. Now we can add a little bit to this. The columns and the lines and columns reported by CERD JSON don't actually line up with the visualization of where we want to indicate a syntax error on the Miette report. Some hackery has been done, but this should be improved upon. Notably, this hackery does not accurately reflect the location of a syntax error when the syntax error is a missing comma after a string value. Notes for myself in the future. So did I get rid of all of the jank? I think I got rid of most of the jank. This is good enough. I got rid of most of the jank. I'm happy with that. So let's git push. And I will share that on the Discord a little bit later. Hopefully that will help some people out. Alright, my friends, I hope that you all enjoyed me fumbling around and trying to get that working. Before we wrap up, as always, I want to say a huge thank you to the sponsors. Thank you very much to private sponsor number 1, private sponsor number 2. Even though you are private sponsors, I do appreciate you very much. And if ever you want to become public, I would love to include you and your names in the shoutouts. Thank you also to Timothy, EFL1P, Solomon, Julian, Evan, Maxwell, Red Lobster, Darian, Leandro, Alex, Kwang, Bigsby, Surefire, Michael, Pavel, and Hisayuki. My friends, you are all amazing. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. If you too would like to become a sponsor to this project, head on over to the sponsor page. You can pick from either one-time sponsorship or monthly sponsorship. Honestly, even if it's just $1 a month, it makes a very big difference to me. However, if you are not in a position to become a sponsor, the very next best thing that you can do is hit subscribe on the YouTube channel where I assume you are watching this video right now. Currently, we are sitting at 936 subscribers. You may have noticed on all of my most popular videos, which includes Komorebi tutorials, these live development videos, NixOS tutorial videos, pretty much every single video of mine is getting ads played right now, on it right now. However, because I am not a part of the YouTube partner program, which requires at least 1,000 subscribers, I do not get a cut of any of that ad revenue. So, if you are not subscribed, this is a really great passive way for you to support the future of this project. Hit subscribe, help us get to 1,000, and it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. And if you are one of these last people who is subscribing between 936 and 1,000, send me a message. I will be very happy to give you and your channel, if you have one, a shout out on the next video, on any of the upcoming videos until we get to 1,000. Alright, my friends, I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. I hope that whatever you all do today, you have a great day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you all back here next time.